Hi YouTube, hi girls. So my name is Catherine Williams. This will be one of my first YouTube videos I've ever made really, and I just wanted to get on here and do something fun for the holidays that I've been seeing a lot of people do and I've been really enjoying watching on YouTube. So I decided to do like my own little version of like a gift list for Christmas. But I wanted to make it a pregnancy version of a wish list for all the girls that are currently pregnant at the moment, and will be having babies in 2026. I wanted to do this because I'm actually currently pregnant as well, and I just keep getting all these people in my family or friends that are like, oh, can I just get you baby things for Christmas? And I'm like, absolutely, I'm not gonna say no to baby things for Christmas. But then I saw a girl post on Instagram and she basically was like, don't get moms just things for their babies for Christmas, get them something for them. And so I was like, oh, that's actually such a great idea, because moms are already gonna get baby things at baby showers and from friends and families that just wanna help and get you baby things because it's fun. So here's a list, a fun Christmas list for the pregnant girlies right now for mom, right? So this is Christmas gift ideas the pregnant girlies actually want. So, I used this app that I saw someone else on YouTube use, and it's called Gift List, I believe, and it was super easy to put everything on there. Sorry, I'm just trying to pull it up. Perfect. And then I also wrote down different categories for pregnant girlies and gifts that they actually want. So these are gifts that I personally would want. Obviously everyone's different, but I think that you can't go wrong with some of these things if you're trying to gift it to a pregnant friend or pregnant family member, especially first time moms that don't have this stuff already and probably need it. So first category we're going to talk about is skincare, and the first thing that I put on here was the bio oil skincare oil, but the natural kind. It's in a different bottle. It's like yellow. I'll put a picture in, but it's the yellow one, not the pink one. That one is pregnancy safe, and I've heard amazing things about it. And I think that would just be like, any pregnant girl that got that would be like, yes, I need this, and would use it daily. So I think that that is a great gift idea. Also on my skincare list is La Roche. I hope I said that right. La Roche-Posay, believe. Hopefully I pronounced it correctly. But their sunscreen, I love their sunscreen. And then as well as their La Roche Double Repair moisturizer. I love this moisturizer. I wish I could buy it like every time I run out of it, but it's a little bit more on the expensive side in my opinion. They had that, as well as face masks. I saw the ones on Amazon. I listed the ones on Amazon. I think they're called like Corsex or something. I also put the Vanny Cream Gentle Facial Cleanser as like a face cleanser in the mornings. You can even use it at night, but I usually only use it in the mornings. And then I also put on for skincare the Palmer Stretch Mark Care Kit. I have the oil at the moment and I'm loving the oil, and so I think if you were to get like a whole kit for Christmas, like I would love that as a gift. I would be like, thank you so much, I'm gonna use this every day. So that on there, as well as the Palmer chapstick that they also have. And my thoughts with this is like, if you can use it while you're pregnant, like you should probably just always use it because it's probably better for you. Some Honest makeup remover, like makeup remover wipes, And with my thoughts on that, it's probably I'll use more once baby's here. And if I'm having like a night where I'm like, I don't want to wash my face and do a 20 to 30 minute night skincare routine, I'm just gonna use one of the makeup remover wipes and just use that even if I don't have makeup on, just to like cleanse my face before, you know, laying down for the night. So any kind of good face wipes, great, would use those. I also put on there the Aveeno Skin Relief Body Wash. And I put this because I feel like every time I use Dove soap, which Dove soap is fine to use while pregnant, but every time I use it, my skin is just so dry. Like I just naturally have really dry skin. And so every time I use it, I just feel really super dry, and I don't want to feel that way. So I looked into a few other things, and I think it would be great to try like a different body wash that's super moisturizing, and I heard really good reviews about that. So I would love to try something like that, and I think other pregnant women would also love to try something like that. I've heard so much about like the Tree Hut sugar scrubs and stuff, but I didn't really look up if they're pregnancy safe or not, because I know that they have so many like fragrances in it, and I know when I was looking up it says to stay away from fragrances. So I'm trying to find things that are like good alternatives that will still work and still, you know, clean your body and you smell good and all that stuff. So the next category is makeup. I'm not a big makeup girly, but I know that a lot of women are. So I wanted to put in like a little list of things that I would get as a makeup girly, but also like for the girls that don't do a lot of makeup. So first thing on my list was an eyelash curler. I just was looking at the e.l.f. Pro eyelash curler because it's like $6 or something, and it has really good reviews. I also put on there the Rhode Duo, the blush and peptide lip tint, and I think I did like the freckle and I don't remember. I also put on there the Kosas Mini Concealer. I think it's called the Kosas Mini Revealer Concealer. There we go. And I love this concealer. I don't want to use any other concealer, honestly. I gave this concealer a 10 out of 10. Love it. Love the way it looks on my skin. Love the way it makes my skin feel. So I recommend this concealer. And Kosas, I did look it up. It does say that it is pregnancy safe, but you might want to check certain products, because I think they have certain products that you maybe might not want to use while pregnant. The next thing I put on there is the Owl Butte concealer brush, and it's an angled brush. And I have always used my fingers, and so I'm like, I kind of want to get into brushes, and I think that that's just like a good stocking stuffer, or just gift in general that I would use. I also put on there for a foundation the Tower 28 Beauty Sunny Days SPF 30 Tinted Mineral mineral foundation. And I put that on there because I personally like super lightweight foundations, if I even put foundation on. And I really have heard really good things about Tower 28, so I really want to try it out. But there's also other really good options out there. Kosas foundation is another really good option. And then there was another one that I was looking up, the Ilia foundation as well, that are both pregnancy safe and have good reviews as well. I think the Kosas is more of like a medium coverage, and the Ilia is like kind of same, like light to medium coverage. Next thing I put on there was the Hourglass Ambient Soft Glow Foundation Brush, because I feel like girls always need new brushes for makeup because they get gross after a while, and it's just good to have brushes that work really good with foundations. The next category, there we go, is hair care. So the first thing on my list was the Luma Hair Care Moisturizing Shampoo Treatment Duo. I love this shampoo and conditioner. I can't even tell you how much I love this shampoo and conditioner. I found it through my mom, actually, who she is allergic to a lot of different things, and she can't use a lot of products. She's also allergic to like fragrances, so she can't use things that are super fragrant. And she recommended this shampoo and conditioner, and I was like, I'll give it a try. And when I started it, my hair's long now, but when I started, my hair was like super short, and not even joking, this is like a year of growth. Like, it helped my hair grow and just feel so healthy so fast. And I actually had to stop using it like a month or two ago because I ran out of it, and I just didn't order it again, even though I need to. But I put that on my list because I cannot recommend this shampoo and conditioner more. It is just everything that you want. It doesn't have any of the false phthalates, sulfates, any of that stuff. And then I also put on the IGK Good Behavior 4-in-1 Prep Spray Heat Protector. It's like a detangler, everything. But I wanted it as a heat protector because I haven't been using a heat protector because I don't really do my hair very often. I let it air dry, and then it's wavy on its own, so I'll leave it wavy, or sometimes I'll try a blowout, which this was several days ago of a blowout, and now it's kind of faded. But so yeah, I need a really good heat protectant. I heard really good things about that, and it said that all the ingredients are more pointed towards pregnancy safe ingredients. So there's that. And then I also put on there the IGK Good Behavior Flexible Hairspray, just as like a good hairspray to use. It's not going to make your hair super crunchy. I heard it works really good, but it's also like a flexible hold. And then the next thing I put on there was a Conair double ceramic curling iron, the 1.5 inch extra long barrel, because oh, someone's out there honking their horn. But I did that one because I feel like I need a curling iron that's a little bit longer, because I feel like with the curling iron I currently have right now, I have to like curl one part, and then I have to like go back and curl the other part to get like a full curled look. So I wanted the extra long one. And then the next thing I put on there was a wet brush, because I've heard such good things about it and I haven't tried it. And I am a girl that really likes to put detangler in my hair right after I shower and brush it, and it's really bad. So I was wanting to get a wet brush just to see if that helped with how my hair turns out. So, and then I also put on there the 4-inch big hair claw clips. You can get them off Amazon for pretty cheap, and you get like a pack of 6 or 6 of 10 or something like that. And that's just for like the girls that like their hair will not hold and it's thicker and the longer, and they just need like a bigger claw clip to like hold everything. I also put something I've been wanting to try for a long time, but I haven't, but I've heard so many good things from everyone, is the Jisoo, I hope I'm saying that right, Jisoo infused hair, or Jisoo honey infused hair oil. Heard really good things, want to try it out. So that's on the list as well. And then I also put a satin heatless hair curler, because I feel like once baby is here, I'm not gonna want to do my hair as much. And I feel like if I just, you know, even if I just get my hair wet at night or whatever, and then put the heatless curler on at night, the next day I can still feel put together somewhat and have curly hair without like having to put in a huge amount of effort. So minimal effort hair curling for once baby's here. And then our next category is the health and wellness. And the first thing I put on there was the doTERRA introductory kit. So something that I learned is you're not really supposed to use, what are they called? You're not really supposed to use essential oils while pregnant. And then there's like a specifics ones that you'll probably want to look up, the ones that you can't use. But they said if you do end up using ones that are fine, you want to make sure that they're diluted. So you like dilute them with water or other things. So just keep that in mind. But I love essential oils, especially if you get like headaches or something for sleeping at night. The one that I put on there, the introductory kit, it's lavender, lemon, and peppermint. And I know I've used the lavender for like helping with like sleeping and soothing. And then I've used the peppermint for headaches while I've been pregnant. So just know to dilute it with water. And then the next thing I put on there was wired earbuds. I currently have Bluetooth earbuds, and I used to have wired, and I used them for years and I loved them. And then I lost them, and I got some Bluetooth ones for my husband. And I just don't think they're that great for you, and I just don't like the way they fit in my ears. So I'm like, I want to get wired ones again. So wired earbuds are on there. The next thing I put on here, this is kind of like a non-normal thing on the list, but it's the ice cleats for your shoes, because I live in the Salt Lake area and during the winter it gets super icy, and I want to be able to still go on pregnancy walks while it's winter, because I actually love walking during the winter. But these are just going to give me peace of mind on my shoes to help it so that I'm not slipping and falling and worrying about baby in the winter. So these are going to be great for like outside walks in the winter. And if I got these, like, I would be extremely happy. And I like that they're not like the track cleat ones. They're like spiral. I'll show a picture, but they're like the spirally look ones, so that I feel like they're a little bit more comfortable to walk with and not feel like you're like, I don't know, like on the sidewalk where there is ice. Like, just not good feelings on that. So I like that they're like that. The next thing I put on there was a fabric water spray, just for walking as well in the winter, just to keep my shoes from getting super soaked and my feet wet while walking. So there's that. The next thing I put on there is the Lancinol Sits bath salts. This brand, pregnancy safe. It's literally a baby brand, but I thought that it's great, like, to have bath salts for after baby, even before baby. Like, even if you wanted to get your friend a kit or your family member a kit of bath salts after pregnancy, so postpartum, I think that that is like a really good self-care thing for moms. The next thing on my list is a home Pilates kit, which I love the idea of a home Pilates kit. I want to use a home Pilates kit, and I would be so happy if I got one, honestly. I know some pregnant women might not be happy if they get this, but I think it would make me so happy to get this. With that, I also put on like a walking pad, like a treadmill or a walking pad of some sort, if something happens and you can't go walk outside. I prefer walking outside, but I'm also, if I had a walking pad and I couldn't, then I would just use the walking pad. And then with that, I put on there the Aubrey and Liv pregnancy program, workout program. I love these girls, and I just want to do one of their programs so bad. And I see it all the time, and I'm like, I just want to do it and use it, because being pregnant, I'm like, I don't know what's safe. I don't know what's not safe. And I just would feel more at ease having some kind of pregnancy program workout thing. And I would love that as a gift. So I put that on there. I also put on that another girl I love, which is Lala Brows here. I think she's in Provo area. But like, just like a self-care, if you wanted to get your friend like a gift card to go get a massage or get her eyebrows or eyelashes done, something like that, just to like self-care for herself. And then the next thing I put on there was ceramic teacup. This is a teacup I found on someone else's YouTube video on their gift guide. And I was like, this is the cutest thing ever. And I would love that, because I want to drink more teas, especially once I get into the third trimester and need to start drinking the red raspberry tea. And with that, there's also like a cute star tea infuser thing that you can use as well, even though the mug comes with a thing that you can do that with. And then that as well, the Earth Mama teas are really, really great. So I wanted to look into like getting those teas, and I think that would be great, like stocking stuffer as well. Other things I put on there are seat cushions, like a seat cushion for long drives in your car, especially with holidays, or like if you're on the airplane flight, like something that just will not help, it will help your butt not hurt so much and your back not hurt so much. And then as well on there, I put the Water H water bottle. And this is a water bottle that will track how much water you actually drink. And I think that's just such a good idea for a lot of pregnant women who don't drink a lot of water because they have a food aversion to it. Just to be able to track how much they're actually intaking. And then as well with that, if you wanted to get like an instant hydration pack for pregnant women, I think that that would also be a great idea because a lot of pregnant women don't get the water that they need or the hydration that they need. And then I also put a tumbler on there just from Amazon, like a cheap tumbler that has both like a one you can drink out of and then a straw as well that you can drink out of. And then the next thing I put on here was clothing. And the clothing that I put on here, I'm looking at my phone because that's where it's at. I put maternity long sleeve shirt, casual like ruching yoga shirts. And these shirts are so cute. They have like the ruching on the sides, but they're also maternity. So the next thing I put on there was the Trending Queen woman's two-piece matching lounge set, which looks super comfy, has really good reviews. I've seen it on multiple people's gift lists. And just think it's really cute and would work both before having the baby and postpartum. So the next thing is the G4 Free maternity pants with pockets. And this is just like a good maternity pants. Anything that you can get maternity pants wise, I think is a great gift, especially for first time moms because they don't have any of this stuff probably unless they bought it themselves. As well as I wanted the UB Cute maternity fleece lined leggings with pockets just for walking outside during the winter as well. And then I did get a nursing hoodie long sleeve warmth with fleece pullover sweater for that as well, just outside walking. The oatmeal winter beanie, hat, scarf, gloves, and warm fleece knit hat for walking in the winter. And then I also put on there an oversized puffer jacket that I just think is like the cutest thing ever, and it's quilted. And then I put on there fuzzy socks, just women's fuzzy socks. Can't go wrong with fuzzy socks. As well as cross slipper memory foam house bedroom slippers that are super cute and look super comfy. And then on top of that, I found these really cool slippers that you heat up in the microwave. They're called Warmies microwavable house slippers for women. And you microwave them in the microwave and they warm up and you put them on your feet, and it's just like to help relax your feet after a long day on your feet. And I think this would be both great before having baby and postpartum having baby. So those are great. And then I put on there also like comfy throw blankets, because what pregnant woman doesn't want to cozy up in the winter with a fuzzy blanket? So have that on there. And then I also put on there just a cute mama necklace. It's the Benevolence LA mama necklace. So I think anything that you can get like mama on it, just so cute, and every pregnant woman would like be happy with that. So well, here's one other thing that's kind of fitness, wellness and fitness, but also clothing, is the 534, so 530 New Balance shoes, which supposedly are on sale right now for $89.99 at other stores. So I think that this would just be super cute and would make me want to work out after having baby. And then with that as well, I put on like white workout socks, because you can't go wrong with white workout socks, and they're just cute and would make me feel like I want to go work out. And then on there I put on as well a pajama set, the Amika Cast Woman's two-piece classic knit pajama set, because you can't go wrong with pajamas. And let's see, I also put on there a Carhartt jacket because I am a horse girly and I love Carhartt, so anything Carhartt, would be happy to get it. Yes, So I think that's pretty much it on my list. I did have one other thing that is kind of unrelated, but like a Polaroid camera, like an instant Polaroid thing where you can print your own pictures off them. I think it's called an Insta-X Polaroid printer, and you just take photos that you take on your camera or on your phone and you can print them out right there, which I think would be so fun with a baby. So those are a few things of Christmas gift ideas the pregnant girlies actually want. So obviously, depending on the person, they might want different things, but here, that's just the list of things that I would enjoy for Christmas, and I think a lot of other women would also enjoy for Christmas. So thank you for watching, and if you want different lists of any sort, just let me know and I will try to put some things together. But thanks for watching, and I hope you have a great holiday, and happy Thanksgiving and Merry Christmas. Bye.